Willy Minnix. I am the author of the Mandolin Dead Man's Tuning books, and today I'm testing out a new product that I'm trying to decide if I actually want to get. It's called Vid Blaster X Studio, and this is a program that lets me do camera switching, which I'm thinking about using to do living room concerts. So I thought what I would do is record a few videos with the Vid Blaster program and cover some of the things that people ask me all the time, and I think would be useful for other music teachers, but I think it would also be useful for people in general who are doing marketing. So in this short video, I'm going to cover 5 things that you can do to help you promote your business as a music teacher. So one of the first things that I tell everybody if you want to promote your business is you want to gig. Gigging is very important. Every time I go out and play somewhere, somebody says, "Oh, I wish I knew how to play the piano," or "Oh, I wish I knew how to play the guitar or the mandolin," or whatever I happen to be playing at the time. And then I'm able to give them a card. And I haven't always, I can't say that every single time I get a student that turns out to be a long-term student, but almost every single time I get people to ask me, do you teach lessons? And I say yes, and I give them my information and a card and tell them how much lessons are, and it's a really great way of advertising your business. So the first point is to gig. The second one that I do a lot is I write articles. So I write articles for takelessons.com sometimes. I'll write articles and submit them to different guitar magazines or to different local magazines. Like I've had some of my articles. I wrote an article when I first moved to Winston-Salem, North Carolina, for the Forsyth Family Journal, or I guess it was the Forsyth Family magazine. And it was an article that talked about what do you do if you bought your kid an instrument for Christmas and it's just sitting on the shelf. And so writing articles is a really good way of getting your name out there. It's free advertisement for you, and plus you get to talk about things that you normally couldn't discuss in some of your other music lessons. Actually, I got the hiccups. Sorry. So writing articles is a good one. And then another one that's similar to that is write a book. I've written several books. I've written books on mandolin. I've written a book on the piano, and I've written some workbooks for the guitar, and I've even published a book of lyrics for some songs that I've written. So those books are out there, and you can self-publish them, or if you can get published through a publishing company. I will say this, the books that I've self-published, I make a lot more money off of than if I had gone the traditional route, because the money comes directly to me. So that self-publishing is really a nice thing. Plus, you can order as you need them. So self-publishing, I highly recommend it. And CreateSpace is a really good place where you can self-publish if you want to go that route. So writing a book about your subject, if you write, say, a piano lesson guide or several, you can sell those to your students and say, this is what I teach out of. And that's a little bit extra money. But also people who, I had a guy show up on my doorstep one time and he says, "Are you the guy that wrote this book?" And I said, "Yeah." And he said, "Well, I want to take lessons from you because I bought this book and I really like it." So you just never know how you're going to get students, but that's one good way of getting a student. So that's writing a book. Now another thing you can do is you can start a Facebook page. So, like, I have a Facebook page in my area for homeschool music lessons because we have a lot of homeschoolers in this area. So I started a Facebook page and I give updates on when I'm doing discounts or promotions or recitals or anything like that. It's on the Facebook page, and people who become members, some of them aren't even my students, but I'm thinking maybe someday, maybe they might sign up, or maybe they'll tell a friend or refer somebody to me, whatever. I'll end up with a lesson out of it that way. So you can do that too. And a Facebook page for your area, put like, say you live in Detroit, put Detroit music lessons page. And, and if you only teach certain instruments, you can also get other teachers that are your friends who teach other instruments to be a part of that page, and they can use it as well. It's just a good resource for the teachers in your area. So the last thing that I want to talk about in this video is you might specialize in certain things. Like I have a friend that's a music teacher, and she specializes in teaching lessons for senior citizens. So she goes to old folks' homes or retirement centers or nursing homes or wherever, and she gives classes, and it's basically kind of a combo between sort of a ministry that she does and like a counseling thing too. So she's kind of combined music therapy and ministry and counseling all sort of into one thing, and she does that as her music lesson thing. And a lot of times the activity directors at the senior citizens places will help you get established and enable you to be able to do your lessons there. Another thing that's really cool is if you're kind of known as a teacher that can help senior citizens overcome things. Like I work a lot with some of my students with people with arthritic problems. I'm really good at helping them kind of overcome some of those problems and still be able to teach them their lessons and for them to learn how to play the instrument that they want. And because I'm a multi-instrumentalist, I can also kind of guide them into instruments that might be a little bit more easy for them to play, or different techniques. Like I had a lady one time that had severe arthritis. She couldn't play the guitar in a traditional manner, but I taught her how to play the guitar like slide guitar for blues, and it worked out really good for her. So lessons for senior citizens is a really good field that you can look into if you want to pursue that route too. So those are 5 tips. I'm going to make a couple more videos that show some other tips, and as long as they keep coming to mind, I'll keep throwing them out there. But you guys have a great day. God bless you, and please like and subscribe and check out my other videos. And if you're looking for mandolin lessons, check out my ADAD tuning videos or my books where I teach alternate tunings for the mandolins. So God bless you. We'll see you in the next video, and you have a great day.